So there's been a change of plan this afternoon. No workshop activities or tractoring to be done, but I am en route to see a celebrity. Now, you'll have to stay tuned to see the celebrity in question. And potentially, when one of them's got home from school, there might be another one. There could be another 2, 3, maybe even 4, I don't know. But we're going to go see a gaggle of celebrities in a minute. Stay tuned to find out.
But before we head over there, I just need to pop into James Price to see if the Wiedemann parts have arrived, and to Andrew Simmons, the New Holland dealer, to see if the bits for the McHale bale squeeze that I was faffing about with a couple of weeks ago have arrived. But unfortunately, nothing has arrived yet.
I recognise you.
You do? I'm glad someone recognises me. Apparently I've got to load you up a digger bucket.
Yeah, you have. I got a bit drunk on the Stag's auctions and bought a digger bucket.
And then realised it was from me.
I don't actually have a digger. And it's from this person.
It sounds like I got a bad influence on you buying stuff that you don't need.
I was peer pressured into buying it.
What, by the wife? Girlfriend?
Yeah.
Partner? Other half?
All of them.
Significant other?
All of the above.
All relevant.
So this is James Hayes, for those who don't know, and he has his own channel called, what was it? Find it, fix it, flog it, flog it.
Find it, fix it, farm it.
Find it, flog it, f*** it.
On that one. Yeah.
And Machinery Nation.
Yeah. The bigger one of the two.
The bigger one of the two, where you have a fetish for chainsaws.
Yeah. And lots of other types of machinery. But yeah.
So I'll try and put the link in the description.
That'd be great.
To his one. Go and support him.
If you like machinery, you might sort of like our content.
Yeah.
Should we load your digger bucket?
We should load my digger bucket. The main thing we're here for.
It did start. Oh, there we go. It's working now.
Cool.
Hour away.
And he's off like a stabbed rat. No pressure.
I'm used to balding it up, mate.
Yeah, there's only 4 people that watch this anyway.
Do you want me to tip it in your truck from the height, yeah?
Yeah, on the roof.
Oh.
This is my purchase. It's for a touch my coochie. Don't let your intrusive thoughts win.
Tempting. Would you like to tip it in now? Rather
Yes.
than me tip it up?
Tip it over. So it was to fit this one, but the quick hitch is an awkward size apparently. So I'll have to get some pins and put it in it and just see whether it will fit the digger that this will go on. I don't have one, but my neighbour does. So we'll see if it fits on his one.
Hello, sir. Hello, good morning.
So what have we got in your shed of wonderful things?
In my shed of wonderful things. Now, Carla's convinced me to do a machinery tour for you. Well, some of it anyway. Behind us, we have a beautiful Manitou SLT 415, which is a 1.5 ton lift to 4 metre reach, 3-wheel Manitou. Very, very rare.
It's the
very rare.
Robin of Manitou.
It is, exactly that. And it is in the Stag's auction this coming month, at the end of the month, 30th of January.
That's very soon, actually.
Very, very soon. This is a JCB Robot 160, or whatever you want to call it, skid steer. Fairly new to us. Bought it at auction.
With the right shaped wheels as well.
Yes, because it came with
Wobbly wheels.
wobbly square wheels almost. And yeah, managed to find some second-hand decent wheels and tyres that weren't going to break the bank to go on it. And it's turned it into a nice little machine, actually.
And it looks proportionately correct now.
It does look proportionally correct. It's a lovely machine, I do like it. Compared to its little baby cousin.
Little Diddy Bobcat.
Little Diddy Bobcat, which again is in the Stag's auction, end of the month. Beautiful one, comes with a bucket. It is a lovely little machine. And then we've got a little 1 ton JCB dumper. The newest machine in the fleet, 2021 machine. High tip. Treated myself to that really. Didn't really need to like get something quite so good, but she's a beauty. She is a beauty.
And it's for hire as well.
It is for hire.
Is the robot for hire as well?
The robot's for hire as well.
Yeah.
Bit of a theme there for some reason.
I'll try and put the link in down below for Hayes Hire as well.
Hayes Hire. There we go. And this is a little Izeki TXGS 24, which I've just done a review video on for Machinery Nation. So, work with many different manufacturers on Machinery Nation, reviewing products for them. And then we've got a little Hitachi 17U there, little digger. Beautiful little machine. I even rate it higher than a Takuchi TBO16.
Is this behind the scenes at the moment?
This is behind the scenes.
Wow.
Nobody knows apart from Instagram.
Apart from Instagram. So, yeah.
That this is being featured, yeah. Water bowser, petrol pressure washer in front on the hire fleet at the moment. Pride and joy of the fleet, the Massey 135. What a beauty.
You found this one in a hedge, didn't you?
Pretty much. And it's got the extra protection on the side because I did once put a hedge trim on the back of it, and just to keep the safety Sallies happy, I thought I would add a bit of extra protection. Yeah, she's a honey. Still in the working clothes as we like them. But with brand new boots on, even still with its
Knobbly bits.
Fluffy bits on the tyres, eh? Now we've gone from the pride of the fleet to the best of the fleet, and that is this little Kubota tractor. The reason it's the best is because it was free. It was given to us as a project to get running. Hadn't been used for 3 years, and it started like within about 2 turns of the starter motor, so well happy with that.
Everybody
Not sure what we're doing with it yet, but there we are.
Everybody loves a free thing.
Yeah, especially when it's a tractor.
Yeah.
A couple other machines.
These are in the hire fleet, aren't they?
Yeah, little Merlot half-ton dumper, which again come out of an auction. Takuchi TB210R 1.1 ton digger, again came out of an auction.
If you can't hear us,
My car technician is grinding. As soon as you pick up a camera in this place, he starts grinding. Either that or he's on the grinder app. That's Wally. Mike is making a big noise in there. One thing Carl just said. Hey?
He's got terrible wind.
He has. One thing Carl just said to me is that I look really big next to that Merlot dumper. And I told him a story earlier on that when I was at Llama, someone said to me, they go, "Oh, you look younger and thinner off camera." So in other words, I look old and fat on camera. Great. Anyway, we used to be a machinery dealer, and we aren't anymore. And long story, go on our channel if you want to find out more about that. This is still our parts racking and our parts store, and we've still got a load of it. So everything's all nice and, well, reasonably tidy and organised. So, you know, if you want a bolt, that's a bad example, that drawer's empty. if you want a bolt, you know, it's in there. But yeah.
Is this all on your eBay site?
A lot of it's on eBay, yeah. Hello.
Can you fit in there?
Yep. Arsehole. Find something. Does anything tickle your fancy? That's a grommet off of an Alco lawnmower. So that is when you got the bolt, cover up the bolt hole in an Alco lawnmower. There you go. Anyone want one of them? That's very exciting. It's yeah.
It almost looks professional.
It is professional. Look there, D432 written on the packaging, and on the drawer, look, D432. Come on, I know. What are the chances?
That is a must for any parts store, is that the parts are never in the right place. It's like...
Even I'm intrigued what I'm finding, because I never go in here.
Do you remember on Harry Potter when they went into the wand shop?
You're talking to me about your wand just now, and I walked away at that point, so I'm going to do the same again. The workshop's quite empty at the moment for a change. Normally it's like full of machines waiting for parts. The only machine waiting for a part at the moment that's in here is the Bobcat zero-turn mower, which damaged gearbox, and we sent it off to be repaired. So hopefully that is all good. They can go back together very, very soon. And yeah, just waiting for other machines to come in and some other parts on other machines. So yeah,
waiting for the auctions to start.
We are, because we're getting a little bit thin on the ground here. Anyone got any machinery to sell? Let me know, because I want to buy it. Not the chap behind the camera.
No, let me know. I'm more important. I'm a young entrepreneur.
A young what?
Entrepreneur.
Oh, that's cute.
Basically, I can't stick to one thing.
So this is our current welding bench, which is awful. And very wobbly.
Looks like a butcher's bench.
That's exactly what it was originally, but it's served a purpose for a certain amount of time. So while we're waiting for stuff and bits and pieces, Mike's making up something a little bit stronger. So
your creation.
we're welding up 4mm plate to try and make it a half decent top. But yeah, I like to reuse, repurpose and recycle.
You mean you're a tight kit?
Yes. Adapt, improvise and overcome, sir.
Improvise and overcome. Goodbye, Michael. A little bit of a sore subject, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, the infamous case 695, which again bought out of auction, had a leaking water pump, which we fixed. It's missing second gear, which we didn't know about when we bought it. Tried selling it like 3 times back at auction, still hasn't sold. Then it did sell at the last auction, and the bloke hasn't paid the money. So it's going back into auction again at the end of this month. Yay.
Brilliant. So we're in the shiny shed.
Oh yeah. Oh, you turned the studio lights on, mate.
Yeah, I've turned your...
Are you have you got a corn studio as well, have you?
I don't know, I've just got a dungeon. So what's in this shed, please, James?
Lots of chainsaws. A brand new Steel MS 400.1, which hasn't been released anywhere in the world, and we are the only people in the world, other than Steel, to be in possession of one.
Blimey.
We're very, very lucky with stuff like that. Yeah, lots of power tools. Lots of Milwaukee, because we do lots of Milwaukee. Love my Milwaukee stuff. And
Oh, I feel like I'm behind the scenes in it.
you really are. Yeah, BTS, mate. BTS.
BTS.
Behind the scenes.
Isn't that a little pop group?
I don't know. You listen to more pop than I do.
I forgot.
You probably drink more pop as well.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so this is our little studio workshop, which this has actually got the better bench in here, because that is a 4mm plate bench that me and my son built that when he was we welded it up in COVID, so he was only 8 when he welded that up, and it's still going strong.
Very good. Did that come from Hayes Hire or no? Not Hayes Hire.
Hayes Machinery.
Hayes Machinery.
Hayes Machinery, yeah. Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't in Hayes Machinery. This is only ever in the studio. It's never been proper work, this bench.
It's never been used in anger.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that, but...
Used while angry.
So Carl is very excited about the pack-out drawers, because they are very, very nice. They got all the Milwaukee tools in them, which is beautiful. 3/8
Shiny.
set. And then up here there is another screwdriver set, but because I haven't got enough drawers yet. Sorry, I'll rephrase it. As Milwaukee haven't sent me enough drawers yet.
You're having to double stack.
There's a beautiful 1/2-inch set there. Double stacking at the moment. And there's still 2 small sets up there as well, which haven't even come out of the box yet. And now the true pride of the fleet, the Sammy Silver 110. Now Carl has asked me 10 times if he can buy this tractor, because he loves it as much as I do.
I don't. I'm a John Deere man.
He's just trying to offend me now. She's lovely. She is my... Now, I love tractors of this this sort of size.
I do like a smaller tractor.
A lot to be said for it, mate.
There
Yeah.
is.
But when you're used to using smaller tools, it's always handy to stick to what you know, isn't it?
It's not the size, it's how you use it.
Very true.
That's what I keep getting told.
Yeah, that's why I got front linkage.
And your PTO works now.
It does, my PTO does work. Mike repaired it, so there we have it.
When are you going to sell this one? When you get bored
Well,
with it?
Max, if you've watched our channel Find a Fixed Farm, you'll see my son Max in that a lot. And he is desperate to buy a Fendt at some point.
Ooh.
So I think probably something like a 415, something like that would be nice. But it's going to be a long time before I can justify buying one, so.
You could do a trade-up series.
A trade-up, yeah.
Trade in from a lesser quality vehicle to a Fendt.
Yeah. And now the front PTO's fixed, it's now worth more than it is when I paid for it.
Worth like 3 times what you bought it for.
Definitely. Definitely.
And you've made your little box at the back as
I
well.
know. It is an underrated tractor, Sammy. Everyone goes, oh, Sammy, cheap horsepower, that is. Well, it is. But for a good reason.
It's like a case. Case is cheap horsepower.
Case? Swear in my yard.
Carry a spanner everywhere.
Yeah, derived from that international we saw just now.
Or a New Holland. I think we're very much dividing the nation on...
we are. Tractor brands.
Tractor brands.
There we go.
Talk.
We like lots of stuff, from power tools right up to tractors, so yeah.
Very good.
It's all good.
Go check them out.
Thank you very much. Cheery bye.
Cheery bye. So a big thank you to James for letting us have a look around all his wonderful bits of machinery, and for Mike for keeping the swearing to a minimum. If you like small machinery, well, small machinery going right up to sort of compact horticultural machinery, you can go and check out their Machinery Nation channel, which I'll put the link down below. And then if you like the more sort of vloggy machinery repair videos, the Find It, Fix It, Farm It page is brilliant for that. Him and his son Max do lots of things, from gardening. Max does lots of his sheep, haymaking, machinery repairs. There's all sorts of stuff on there. It's a brilliant watch. Also, let me know in the comments of this video if you enjoyed the tour of James's workshop and the Wednesday video. This is something might be trialing as a Wednesday video, just to add something for you guys to watch. But yeah, I'll put the link in the description to Hayes Hire, Machinery Nation, and Find It, Fix It, Farm It. I don't think there's anything more I need to put in the comments that James does. He's got lots of little different businesses going on, which is wonderful. And yeah, thank you very much, James. It was a pleasure to come and have a look around. See you in the next video.